All right. Mine's up, everybody. How is everybody doing this evening? I hope you guys are feeling absolutely amazing because it is going to be an absolutely amazing night. Listen, guys, tonight on Conscious Conversations, we have one of my really, and when I say really good friends, I mean really like this my girl. And I know that a lot of you guys know her for doing music, which is why I started this live off with the vibe that she brings. It's very much into it's jazz, it's neo soul, it's eccentric, it's like, I mean, you get her, she's in a genre of her own, in her own lane by herself, and I love this woman so much. So I want to introduce you guys to my guest tonight, who is Miss Queen Bleu Nile. All right. And so Miss Queen Bleu Nile, also born, let's say, Erin Handcock. She is a multifaceted artist and author. And she's known for her captivating storytelling through her songs and her very unique voice. When you listen to this woman sing, like, I have not heard anyone have you just can't do it. You can't do what Blue do, okay? You can't do it, okay? And she's hailing all the way from Paterson, New Jersey. And I say all the way because I don't know where you guys are watching from, but I just want to share that she is definitely from New Jersey. You know, she's repping New Jersey, and Erin has made a name for herself in the world of music as well as literature. So tonight, not only did you guys, or are you guys going to get to enjoy some of her sweet melodic tunes, but you're also going to get to experience another side of Queen Bleu Nile as an author. Yes, I gotta get some hand effects over in here. Some hand clap effects, right? But you guys are going to get an opportunity to experience her as a author, as Queen Bleu Nile. She channels her experience and her emotions into these really sultry and sassy and sophisticated lyrics that just blend. I mean, I can't explain it. It's like a blend of jazz and blues and hip hop, and her influences are crazy. So she has this book out right now, and it is called, the title of the book is Memoirs of a Queen, right? But the subtitle is Stupid Cupid. Can you relate? I'm sure you can relate. There's been times that you thought you was in love, or you thought it could be love, and you wanted to just shoot Cupid one more time, right? Like, damn, Cupid, you ain't dead yet. I get it. That brings me to a song that my son has out called So I had to shot I shot Cupid. I shot Cupid. But Stupid Cupid is the name of the subtitle for the book, and it allows you to actually delve into her personal journey when it comes to online dating, okay, and the quest that she was searching for love, and it's offering readers an opportunity to actually get her story from a heartfelt side, her insights, and relatable experiences. Because I know a lot of y'all be on them dating apps. I don't do those dating apps. I just let the Lord bring me whoever it is. He ain't here yet. He just ain't here yet. And when it yeah, I'll be ready. Okay, that's where I'm at with it. But I definitely want to, for you guys to give it up. Just give it up one more again for my girl, Queen Bleu Nile. Y'all give it up for Queen Bleu Nile. Hey, Queen, how are you? How are you? How are you? Beautiful.
Good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm amazing. So, this is going to be a really interesting interview for us, because usually it's always all about music, right? But this time we're adding a twist to it, and we're showing the world a whole nother side to you. I want to just make sure that I share this. So I'm sorry, guys, if I'm looking down. I just want to make sure I share it in my story. And Blue, have you had an opportunity to share it inside your story yet? Make
I
sure
didn't
you
put them. I put
share,
them
share.
on
Let's
my page.
go to my story, and let me put my highlights so we can get our family up in the building. All right, let's see. Highlights. Okay, here we go. You got it? Did you get it? You all set?
Me?
You said it's all set. What I want you to do is, when you share it, did you share it? Go to my page and share it from my page.
I gotta
Are
go
you
to.
able? Are you able to do it, or you like too far away?
Let me do it on my phone. Give me that phone.
All right, cool, cool, cool. So yeah, sorry for the interruption. It's all good, Um, but we are definitely going to have an amazing time. Y'all say hello in the comments. Let me know that you are here. I'm going to be trying to view this from my cell phone so I can see your comments, because when I do it on this thing, I get real confused. Okay. But it's all good. It's all good. Yes, 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 yes. So let's go ahead and hop right on into our interview. I want to welcome you, Blue, now to Conscious Conversations, girl.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Finally, I came.
Finally, right?
It was
It's all good. Listen, I want to thank you for joining us today. It's always a pleasure to have you around or doing anything with me. And I am actually very grateful to have you here today. So, because I just gave them a little bit about you, could you share with our listeners by sharing with them a little bit about yourself and what actually inspired you to write that book, Memoirs of a Queen? Stupid Cupid.
Well, all right. So I'm Queen Bleu Nile, as y'all know. I am a single mother. I have 4 sons, and I've been through a lot relationship wise. So my cousin, what inspired me with the book, let's just get into it. My cousin husband on a dating site. So I was on like different. I wasn't really online dating. I'm kind of skeptical, so I'm like whatever. But she met him, so she's like, "Oh, Erin," because she don't call me Blue. She Erin, you need to get on there. So
Right.
let me see, because she was on there and it was free. That was why it
Okay.
was tempting because it was free to talk to people. Because usually these sites they want you to pay if you want to
Right.
chat.
Right.
Pick of the site, you didn't have to pay. So
Okay.
my book is called Stupid Cupid because I'm okay.com. That's why
Like, like I was looking for love in all the wrong places, but I still had hope.
I, I'm putting myself out there and see what happens. So I put my little profile up, and the people that were coming in my inbox and stuff, it was just crazy. It was how they were coming. So, and it was different races, complexions, heights, sizes,
Okay.
everything. So
Okay.
it's no crazy. Don't have no color. So it's
Right.
like it was very crazy. So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna cut and paste these conversations and put it in the book. And have pages, cut and paste conversations of my conversations with these fools. So
All right. So I know that there's actually a story behind the whole thing when it comes to love for you. I have awareness that one of your children's father passed away. That was a very trying time in your life. And I know you have four amazing boys. Share with me what was your experience, because what would lead you to the whole dating sites, being that you have four amazing children? I know you lost the love of your life, so to speak, right?
mm,
Um, but share with me that journey of your past relationships that you had.
I mean, I did lose my oldest son's father. He and I
Okay.
were that was high school, so he and I weren't like in a relationship later. It could have turned to that, so I won't get into that because it's emotional. But um, I was engaged twice to the last two, but I don't know. After Jack passed, that's my oldest son's father.
Okay.
I think I kind of understood what love is, and
Mm,
being in those relationships, I knew that that wasn't love. You know, so I started to understand me, and I started to understand that I didn't necessarily know how to be in it with them, even though I have these children. Sex is different from the relationship. Anybody can have sex. So
right.
baby is ultimately can be the result of that action. So that is easy, but a relationship is hard, and it's work, and it's understanding you first and then coming to know this person, accepting everything, and that's love. That's unconditional. So when he died, I understood what unconditional love was. So I was ready to give that, but understanding that these people out here don't understand that. So that's
Mm,
Cupid taught me that. But putting myself out there, I wasn't necessarily after I started like getting content from my book. That was my mission. I wasn't looking for love anymore. I was looking for content. So I was just seeing how far you were gonna go because I just wanted to put something in my book. But because then I started seeing people for what it was, because now my eyes were kind of uncovered, unveiled to see what love really is and what
Right.
people aren't don't that they don't know. People don't understand it. It's so deep, and understanding that men and women are so different that men
Very
don't think
much.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if you can understand that men aren't gonna look at a situation the way I look, that the way we look at it. They can't.
Right.
They
Right.
won't and they can't.
Yeah,
And if
some of their brains is it's just not wired that way. And just because you know that I ride with my fellas, there's a lot of things you ladies don't understand. That guess what? You know, we got some loose screws too that they got that we don't got. Okay, so we gotta keep it a buck and we gonna keep it even. Women, y'all
and,
got some issues, and men, y'all got some issues. Everybody
and,
got issues.
and but you have to come to an understanding that we don't feel like, and that's the beautiful part about it. The beauty, but you have to get that's you can eliminate so many arguments. It can eliminate so many disagreements. There's going to be misunderstandings, but that's what conversation is for. So you're supposed to build to understand. So once you grow within yourself, it becomes easier.
Yes.
But you have to have a partner that can reciprocate that. So
Well, I'm gonna tell you that when I was reading your book, I was on the floor just from the beginning, just from the beginning of your book. I was
you
rolling. Guys, y'all have to go get download a copy of this ebook. It's hilarious. From the beginning, she goes her dedication to three sperm donors. I'm like, that is so something that I would say. In fact, I'm like, in fact, I actually have that in a song. You know, and it was so funny. It was just like, what in the world? She's like, well, first, let me thank all the sperm donors that gave me my four great kings. Da, da, da. I said, this girl is off the chain. But guess what? Truth is truth. At the end of the day, it's just what it is. Because, and that's the reality that we all have to face. That sometimes, you know, you might want this whole happily ever after and you think that's what it's gonna be, but literally sometimes your children are put into your life in order to elevate you. It's not really about the other person, you know?
no, no, never.
And that and that's something that we definitely have to, consider, god dang it. So what was the most challenging part of writing your book, especially writing about your personal experiences, even though you just kind of copied and pasted the conversations and things like that. What would you say was the most challenging part of your experience with online dating?
With online dating, well, I really didn't go literally just conversations that you're going to read about, but it
Hold
like
on, Prince, come here. I'm sorry about that. He hears somebody. I don't know. So,
calm down,
give,
Mister.
give me 1 second, boo. Take him in here. Yeah, I don't know what he hearing or seeing or whatever. Okay, I'm back. I apologize. Go ahead.
Now, I mean, honestly, the most difficult part with writing the book, I won't say with online dating because I didn't really date anybody. I just had these typing conversations. So I didn't put
Well,
myself out
I
to
think
go meet
I
anyone because they
think the
were too crazy already.
part. Okay. I think the part that you missed was in my question when I said like writing about it. So,
Right.
like, what was the most challenging part about writing about it? Like, so for example, let's
It's
say were you going through emotions of like, should I even share this? Should I even put people in my business? Like, what were
whole
your
thing,
challenges as you were writing your book?
the whole thing of sharing it, period. Like the whole, I think I slow rolled so long in putting it out and putting it together because I had all the pieces, I had all the components. I slow rolled
Okay.
because of that reason. Like, do I want to put this out and say this side of me? Because my music, I'm peace, peace, and I'm elevating the people. But also, there's another side to Blue. Like you said, like Erin and Blue are two different people.
Two different people. Absolutely.
And then there's a squeaky too. So though it's three different motherfuckers in this body at the same time screaming sometimes. So this is me, like, and I was afraid to show that side of me because it's raw. Like I put in there my three sperm donors. Like I have three fathers for
Yes.
these four boys. Like so to put that out there so that because that's a story. It's a story behind
Right.
everything. So
Right.
but and then I wanted to write that story, but then I'm like, damn, it's a lot to
Well,
that story.
look, no disrespect, but come on, there's guys out here with three baby mamas. Ain't nobody saying nothing to them.
Yeah,
I'm
and
just saying.
so when I had three sons, that nobody gonna want me because of that. So I took that as a challenge, and I ended up
I got, I
ended up
got
with
you.
no.
I got you.
But
I
I'm
got you. I got.
I don't know. The challenge was just putting out and just putting me out there too, because I put my government name is on this. You know what I'm saying? Like this is
Right.
me.
Right. Right. Right.
Me.
So, what did you do in order for you to actually gain the courage necessary to just go ahead and do it? Were there any mentors around? Was there anyone that influenced and inspired you?
Be 100% right now. You you came out with your book and I had all my pieces. And I'm like, why are you saying, look at sis with her book out here and doing the damn shit? And I was like, you know what? Put your thing together. And then I met a guy through Shorty Rock. Oh God, I think you met
Yes.
him too. He was in like Connecticut or where were we at? Rhode Island or where? You know him too, but I can't think of his name. But he helped me put it together because his daughter, he has like a book pressing machine. So he was gonna press my book for me, but it ended up being too complicated. He told
Okay.
me how to do the process and everything. He took me step by step when I was messing up doing it, and then he helped me. So that was really the truth. You were an inspiration for me, just saying, get off your butt and do the damn shit. Right.
You actually had somebody there to hold your hand. And I'm grateful to have been an influence to encourage you to get your ass out there and do it.
Listen, I always your hustle, man. Nobody can match Takiyah Diamond hustle. I don't care what
I know
what
that's
kind of
right.
draws you put on or what kind of gasoline you put in your draws. Like you are not catching that. You can't.
Right, if you're gonna come to Takiyah Diamond, well, you better
You
put your big girl
ready?
panties on, because
Put on some good shoes because you know your feet gonna burn. Because she gonna walk in and she gonna have on heels. Her heels, she gonna have on heels. You gonna have on flats and she gonna outwalk you. So please
you ain't never lied. I'm gonna make you
be ready.
boss up. For sure. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, what was another question that I have for you? I know that these experiences with your online dating situation, and even just regular dating
Mhm.
period, have influenced your views on love and relationship, right? How would you say that experience with just trying the whole thing and realizing that all these people were cuckoo for cocoa puffs for the most part? How did that actually shape your views, when it comes to love or actually finding someone? Did it discourage you and make you feel like, man, I don't even know if this is even possible, like I guess I'm just gonna be single forever? Or did it, I know what it did, but I'm not gonna say it. What did it do, going through all of those experiences, do for you? It showed you what?
it kind of made me look at me again, like step back and decide what I really want. Because, like I said, I don't know if I even know how to be in a relationship. So it made me study relationships and with friends and clear out some space and energy that was surrounding me, you know. So, and just start thinking about me and what I want, and
Yes.
then how I can attract that energy. Of I wasn't like we you said looking for love, because putting yourself out there on online dating, you are looking for love. So I didn't, and I really wasn't looking for love. And that's why I said in the midst of doing my research, I realized that it's just now this has just become research. And everybody wanted like a part two. I can't do a part two.
But let's look at this though, Blue, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere in you were looking for comfort or something. I want to locate that missing space, that missing piece, because it was something, whether it was a fear of being alone.
No,
What was
because alone. You know what I'm saying? And I think I was different, seeing what was different out there. And you know
right,
what I'm saying? That's what I think I was doing when I said, fuck it, let me see. But I I mean, because I ended up messing with somebody, dating somebody, I gotta say, and end up in a relationship, and it was whole crazy. And then even after that, but another thing, a lot of younger guys come at me. You know what I'm saying? Because my last
right.
deal was he was like 11 years
I
younger
could
than me.
relate.
You know, hello, a lot. I don't know what the spectrum now, because I do get up some. I had an older guy too, but a lot of younger dudes be trying to talk to me, and I be like, "You, what you trying to be my son's friend?" Like, I don't, I
So
don't.
let me ask you this, Blue. When it comes to matters of the heart, there
Mm.
is something else, right? What's the connection between you and your dad's relationship? Because a lot of times, if you did you have a good relationship with your father, or was there a distant relationship with your father that actually, I guess, taught you, well, maybe didn't teach you nothing, because if the person wasn't there, or was he there and he taught you the right things? Like, what's
See,
the connection with your dad in this story of the
I actually put it in a song. I got a song called "Sweet 16," and it's about I never was daddy's little girl. My
right,
my relationship with my father was pretty much over the phone, because he didn't. He we would go spend time with him. I would say like for a weekend here and there. That was like through from like sixth grade to eighth grade, and my
okay,
brother's 3 years younger than me. So, and even when I would speak to him on the phone and he would mention my brother, I'm like, well, he right here. Like, you could tell him you love him yourself. Like, he like, oh no, you tell him. Like, and my brother now is just the same office with him. So my relationship with my father is, I never saw love live. I never saw my parents hug and kiss and be affectionate. I never witnessed that. Like, I never felt like a protecting feeling from my father, because he wasn't around like that. It was like,
I
and
wasn't
when
around.
when they were together, he's a Jehovah Witness. I don't know if I mean he's like this. I don't know if all Jehovah Witnesses are this, but
Right,
my mother, we grew up Methodist, so that was the clash in the household, and it was more he was trying to push this on her, but she wasn't
I
so.
got I got you.
It was that, and they argued a lot. So I saw arguments, and when he talked to me, it was always aggressive. And why are you doing it? Or for
Right,
different things. So I couldn't be creative. Like if my parents would have stayed together, because they were gonna move to Georgia and all this stuff. But
yes,
if my parents would have stayed together, I would not have been Queen Blue Nile at all. And the
right,
crazy thing is, my father was a singer, and
okay,
he's why I sing. This gift, I can sing well, but writing the songs and performing. he was on Apollo, like with my aunt and my uncle. So
Okay.
my father is this. This I get it from him. And when I told him about Queen Bleu Nile and my music, and I sent him my, he's like, I wish I never picked up a microphone because then you never would have. So
Woo! Wow. So that must have been real discouraging, huh?
it's hard because he liked my songs and he likes to sing. He even wanted to get down with me and my brother doing the DJ thing, wedding thing, and so I don't know. It's like, and I love my father. Don't get me wrong, and I speak to him.
Yes.
I call him. He doesn't call me. He tells
Mm,
me, I don't have to call you for you to know about you, for you to know I love you. So
right.
I that's my father.
So that had to also play a big role in the type of relationships that you accepted, right?
Absolutely, because I don't. My thing is with men, my approach, and I know this for me because I say it out loud. I don't
Hmm.
listen. I can't. Being submissive was hard because I'm not gonna. I'm not daddy's little girl. I don't know how to be like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm I'm very militant. My stance, like I can be soft and pink, but I really don't know how to be soft and pink. I
Right.
like black. I like black. You know what I'm saying? So I'm that, like, that's my spirit, and that's what I'm trying to come into terms with. Like,
So that you can kind of overcome that. And see, and this is great. This is one of the great things of having Takiyah Diamond as not only just your friend and your coach and all that other stuff, but somebody who actually can help you dig that stuff out, right?
you
In
know,
the process, because guess what? If we don't feel it, we can't heal it. And this is why I really wanted to even share that other side to you, because your music is so touching, it's so heartfelt. And I know people probably wonder, like, where does she get these stories? Because your style of music is very storytelling. It's very, I don't know, you take people somewhere. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do. Like, you literally, like, when you're on stage, I mean, people, they can't clap because they be so caught up in your essence of your voice and your performance. Is very,
appreciate
it's not easy to be trying to be like this when we're just captivated by what's coming out. And you are
it.
so amazing. Like, I love your voice, and I just love you, and you know that.
Love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, but now that we realize, like, these things, that how they shaped your life, I'm going to help you. We're going to continue with our interview, but I will help you with healing that trauma. Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be between me and you. So let's finish our interview. But I'm glad that it came out, because I promise you, there's several other people here that experience the same thing. You get me? And they're gonna get these nuggets tonight. And that's what Conscious Conversations are all about. It's all about, sharing your story and sharing your book or sharing your songs and getting into that deeper part of yourself that either went through that transformation or is still healing through that transformation, but being an example to people or sharing with people how to get through it or how to avoid experiencing something that you've already experienced for them, so to
Right.
speak. You get me?
Right.
Yes. So, what are some of the key lessons that you learned, so to speak, from the whole online dating experience?
Be patient. Like, and I don't.
Oh, I'm gonna, next time we go live on Conscious Conversations, y'all, I'm gonna have me some sound effects up in here. I need some hand claps and all of that.
You know,
Oh, go ahead, Blue.
everything ain't for everybody. I don't take anything personal. You know what I'm saying? So I do 911
Did
at you
did
know.
you experience any memorable or surprising things that happened in this process?
No, I'm telling you, I did not go that deep into getting to know these people. Once they showed that
Right.
I moved on, I literally in the book I say next because I'm on to the next. Because
The next
And
person to dissect, right?
that's it. Because I'm like, as soon as and I even had my mother look at my profile to see, am I being provocative? Like, am I being coming off as like
Right.
something that the way
Thirsty.
I'm getting approached? Like, she's like, no,
Right.
like it's very conservative. It's like I'm blue, like, because a dude asked me, I put it in the book, so I'll just say it's in the book. But he asked me if I wanted to be on camera. You know what I'm saying? Would I ever be on camera having sex? I'm like, well, I
Right.
don't know. First of all, like that's something for like a husband, married type stuff. Like,
Right.
and even is you don't. But he's like, oh, you can wear a mask and all this kind of stuff, sir. Like, no. And then he proceeds to send me like a screenshot of his penis, and it looks so beat up and just bruised. Like, you want that around? Like, that is not
Hey,
attractive.
y'all better tell me, did that ever happen to any of y'all in the audience? Is it when a dude sent you a picture of his penis and you was like, ew, what in
Right?
the world?
Don't do that to
Don't,
nobody else.
don't
That's
send
not
me, don't
attractive.
send me, don't send me those type of pictures because
That penis went through
I
war.
embarrass you.
And the thing is, I thought he was a black man because his picture was in black and white. So it made him look like he was like a light skinned brother, but he was a Russian white dude. And his penis was red and oh, it was horrible. It was crazy. Yeah,
Oh my goodness!
yeah,
Look, I'll tell you one thing. I ain't never did no online dating thing,
don't.
but one of my friends that I call my sis, she tried it because one of her other friends tried it and it worked out for them. So, I mean, I get it because a lot of people are just looking for. I don't even know what y'all looking for no more. Like I said, I see, I be really in my brain, I be having to dig into a whole bunch of different compartments, y'all, because the way my brain operates, it thinks on a larger scale. Because I know that there's people who are just looking for people to use. There's gold diggers and there's gold daddies or whatever looking for sugar mamas, and the girls are looking for sugar daddies. Then there's people who's actually really, really looking for love and actually want a real sound connection or whatever. I don't know. For me, I just never I just never was really into that. Because I don't know you, like I ain't never seen you before or whatever. You could have some crazy fake picture up or whatever, and I'm thinking I'm coming to come see one person, and you could be a mass murderer or whatever. So I never really played with it, but I do know people who have had some, good experiences with it. But I know people that had some terrible experiences with it. You know what I mean? So it's just not something that I ever took the time out to participate in. Besides, I'm absolutely gorgeous. Why do I need to go on a website to find love?
We, we
Right? I don't need that. But guess what? That's not to say that somebody can't discover me
no, no.
online and find me beautiful and find their way in to get to know me, right?
You know
Best way
what?
to get to know Takiyah Diamond is do business with me. That's how you get to know me. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like, unless it's actually a real connection, and you can feel that, right? So, are you
That
dating? Are you dating now?
no.
No,
That's what I wanted to say.
but
Like you
that's
said,
my choice, though. Anyway, I'm sure.
no, yeah, because energy. It's all about energy, and that's why I think online dating didn't work for me because I'm an energy. We're energy people. You just said the feeling. I need to be in your space, and energy tells me everything. So
Yes.
and people come off like very weird in the streets too. So it don't have nothing to do with being online. Like they can be just as weird in the
Right. You ain't never lied because you can meet them in the club. You can meet them at the corner store.
Oh, say
Hey,
that. I was just about to tell you at the corner store I met a brother
honey,
and
okay.
crazy.
You can meet them at a show. It's something good. I know I keep it a buck with y'all. I would have never thought my Looney Tune was a Looney Tune in the beginning. I did not. But as I went along, I'm starting to notice some. patterns and behaviors. And that was something that I was going to ask you too, like with the people that you were watching, or that you were observing when you were doing the online dating site thing or whatever. Were there any patterns that you noticed with multiple people? Like, was it a trend? That's something that you noticed as well.
You know what? When the first message I got, it was like this dude, and he was like, I've seen him before. It was weird, but it was. I'm like, oh, I've seen him before because he had sent the same picture and message to my cousin. So she shot it to me the same. He cut and
That's
paste.
why I don't waste my time.
You can't even like jazz it up for a different person. Like you seen it sent screen like cut and paste to every woman.
Oh
Like,
my god.
well, that's
Well,
creepy.
I would assume that that's what most of them are doing anyway, because who's gonna really want to keep typing the same message to ask girls or guys the same questions? Because I guess you kind of want to know the same thing about each person that you're talking to or trying to get to know or seeing if it's a match or whatever the case may be, right?
It was just weird. It was the same conversation. It wasn't just that whole paragraph. It was even the follow up question, the follow up
Really?
answer, everything. It was even his where he was at the time he at work. Like it was just weird. It was just weird.
Mm. Unfortunately, there's so many people out here
I
just
need it back.
looking for love in all the wrong places. But I can't
I
call it a
didn't put
wrong place because some people really do find love in that way. You know what I mean? So it's like it's rare. That's what I'm gonna say. It's very rare
it's
that you
very
find what you're looking for. I'm the type of person I prefer to be divinely aligned with somebody. You know what I mean? I don't want to just. Ugh. You know, they be like, "Oh, why you don't date? Why you not?" Look, my attention is on things that are going to improve me, and sometimes dealing with people that you gotta do so much to get to know them too much will take you away from yourself, because now you're investing so much in trying to get to know somebody else. But if you guys are working together in some way, then you get an opportunity to, if you're actually going out and doing things together. But it's like, even like for the whole dating thing, like I don't want nobody to just take me on a date to eat. Like
mm-mm.
what else do you know? What else can we do besides, okay, we just every time we together we just going out to eat? Like, can you stimulate my mental? Can you make me think? Can you help me
See,
grow? Because I'm a type of person that I'm always about helping other people grow. But then, are you the person that can help me grow? Can you help make my life bigger? Because I'm definitely going to come in and give something. You have a lot of great qualities, Blue. I love your cooking. You know that's smashing.
yeah.
So, Blue, what are you looking for when it comes to a relationship? What type of person? What type of traits does your ideal man have?
um, definitely got to be stronger than me. You know, is because I'm a strong kind of person. I need somebody who's strong
Yeah,
in their character, and I like a intellectual brother. You know what I'm saying? Someone who's not afraid to learn. I don't like people who pretend to
right.
know
Closed mind,
everything.
they know everything.
They
Yes, girl.
don't know
I can relate.
everything. I don't know everything, and I like that I don't know everything because I like
Right.
to learn. I'm a
That's what
nerd.
makes it interesting, right? Like,
Yes.
wow, really?
I like reading. I like learning things. I like when you ask me, do you know what that means? No.
Right.
Teach you. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I,
Rather than you having somebody that try to make you look stupid for not knowing, like, oh, you don't know that? It's like, oh,
exactly. I
you
like a
there.
I like humor because I felt like I used to deal with a brother that was of Nation of Gods and Earths, and he was in a wedding. You know, he's my friend. You know, so he was at a wedding, and he was showing me pictures, and I didn't know it was a wedding. I thought it was like a Panther movement or something, because no one was smiling in the pictures. So I'm like, what kind of wedding is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I feel like in
Girl.
in the conscious community, we too serious. You know what I'm saying? So I want somebody that like to laugh. I like to laugh. I'm goofy.
Right, because I
I
could be
laugh at
real goofy.
myself. Yeah. Hello.
Enjoy
I
my
laugh at
goofiness.
myself.
But I could be now I'm serious too at the
Yeah.
same time. But for the most part, I like to be happy, go lucky, and goofy. And even when
Yeah.
I'm doing business, I'm gonna be strict on my business and I'm gonna play, but there's gonna be a time when it's gonna be like
You
flatline.
know when to be serious. Like when it
Right.
comes to my music and I'm doing certain things, like we in the
Yes.
studio, I'm like one time kind of thing. Like I'm in there and a lot of my tracks I say one time. You can hear it recorded and I record that shit one time. So
Right.
I'm get
Right.
serious when it's time to get serious, but I love to laugh and I know that laughter extends your lifespan, baby. So I'm not trying to be with nobody that makes me angry because I can get
Right.
angry too. And the thing is, as a Sagittarius, we like that shit. That shit feel good when I get mad. So I don't like that. I don't want to feed into that demon. So I
Right.
try to get into the good peace.
Divine,
You know, I
you
gotta
ain't
say peace. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly. Rain said, "Yeah, that's right. Can you help me grow?" Like, yeah, exactly, Rain. I'm looking at some of our comments that we got over here. Y'all keep commenting, keep sharing, keep showing your love. We here, all right.
I
Go ahead, Blue.
don't even know what I was just saying. You
Okay,
know
no,
I'm
that's
sleepy.
fine. That's
Takia, you got me out here. People, I'm so sleepy right now.
fine. Oops,
Woo.
my bad.
It's all right because I messed up last time. So I
Yes,
had
you did.
I was asleep. I was asleep. I was so asleep. Oh,
It's
these
all
two
good.
jobs, man. I'm not gonna have two jobs for long because I
Hey,
miss
guess what? Things
this.
happen, and it is what it
Uh,
is. You go through it, and you get over it, and you do better
yes.
the next time, which you
Because
have
I
shown
miss this.
yourself
I
worthy to.
miss I miss my people. I miss interacting with y'all and doing shows and being
I
present like in person. I miss that. You
I
know,
know, but
so
guess what?
I'm
Hey,
coming back.
I'm around, so you
I'm
better
coming
get
back.
me while I'm around, cause I ain't gonna be around for long. But I'm
I
around.
You in Jersey?
I'm in Jersey, yes.
My
So make
cousin just
sure you hit me up, okay? I'm
last
around.
time I saw you was 24 hours apiece.
I'm around. I'm around.
That was
So look.
summertime.
I'm gonna ask you just a few more questions and we're gonna close down this interview and then we can have our personal conversation because we start talking and then we really start talking and we'll start talking in this interview like we having
Like
a normal
nobody's
10
there.
Blue Nile, right. I know that about both of us when we get on the line. So I'm gonna stick to the script. And we gonna
Go
finish
ahead.
the interview and then we gonna keep talking and then we probably gonna meet up or whatever and we're
You
gonna take
heard it.
all
Yeah,
right,
I'm
okay.
off tonight. I'm off tonight, you know.
Okay. Well, you can tell me your day off later when we get
Yeah.
off of your interview. So, Blue, let me ask you: have you received any feedback in regards to your book that people say, like? Because I know when I read some of it, I was on the floor. I was
That's
cracking up. Is that
that's
what
what I get.
feedback do most people give you about your book?
That is funny that they read it in one sitting because it's a quick read. It's not
Yes.
nothing, crazy. I was trying to get straight to the point. That's it. But that's what they tell me, that it was funny, that they liked it. They want part two. So my part two though,
Yes.
I was gonna have
No,
like
I wanted more too. I'm not even going to lie. I wanted more too. As I was reading it and I started, I'm like, I want more. Like, oh,
see,
I gotta help her write part
but
two to this.
let me tell y'all, I'll let y'all know. My part two was supposed to be called Hotels.
Okay.
Hotels. You know what I'm saying?
The tea. Come on, Blue.
Longer hotels,
The
but I'm
tea.
gonna interview different friends of mine because all you like you said, we all have stories. So I want their stories, and I'm gonna put it in right, like in form, and let you know the
I
stupid
love it.
stuff they've been through.
Do you still have
Hotel.
your I know you were doing a news article publication type magazine type of thing. Are you still doing that?
I would love to. Art Loud is what I
Oh,
was gonna
I'm
call
here.
it.
Guess what? You just said the keyword. You would like to, so now you know what that says to Takiyah. Okay, I'm about to do it. You should have never told
Ooh.
me that,
Well,
and
let me
you know
tell you.
that.
Wait. Because what I've been doing, well, what people don't know. I am making mead, which is actually honey wine. So
Oh,
I wait, wait. Let me get a bottle. Hold up. Oh, it's
what you?
right here.
I love it. I love it. Let me see. Go get it.
Okay. Ooh, this is my wine,
Okay.
y'all.
You
Okay,
very
and I
nice.
bottled it myself. I bottled it, and I have a sweet version. I have a dry version, and I'm like infusing it with my tea because I also sell tea. So I'm
Yes.
infusing it with my tea. I have Queen Royal tea, and then this is Queen Bee mead. This is my mead that I make. So I have
All
my
I
whole
know
little
is
thing.
I'll be waiting for my bottle.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it. You got this spot because I have, this the first that I bottled. So I have
Okay.
it's the last one
Well,
of the
you
first
can
that I
make it
bottled.
for me and pour it in a cup when I come over so
Listen,
I could
no,
try it.
I'm gonna give you this bottle. I'm gonna give you this. This is the last bottle I have of the first batch that I got.
Thank
So I'm gonna give this to
you.
you. You gonna tell me how it tastes now? I heard it's strong now, so
Now you know I'm gonna tell you the truth.
tell me the truth.
You know I'm gonna
But
tell you the truth.
I'm getting good reviews. I've gotten good reviews on my wine. So I got another batch brewing. So I got six of the conroys. That's what they call what you brew it in.
Okay,
But you know what I'm saying? So I wanna my goal is to be licensed by next year, to have
I love
everything
it.
licensed. So and
Beautiful,
it's a process, but I'm willing to go through it because they say everything is process. So that's what
beautiful.
you know.
I was going to ask you, are you working on any new projects or books at the moment? But you just gave me the whole thing with the wine thing, which I totally love. I'm so proud of you for starting something like that with your teas and everything. Listen, use everything you got. Don't leave no money on the table. Okay?
No. Find
Use
your niche and get rich, and it's more than one niche. It's more
Yeah,
than one.
you understand, okay? And you can't do it just one way. You know what I mean? It's having multiple streams that's gonna help you not just get there, but stay there. Because it's not about getting rich. Getting rich is easy, but staying rich is where the
We
problem comes.
already rich. I'm blessed with these babies. That's my rich. I've been rich.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get some money. That's all.
yes. I said you just trying to get some paper. You
That's
heard?
all. That shit is cotton. My people used to pick
I
that shit.
can relate,
I have
Blue.
a right
I can
to.
relate. So Blue, as we get ready to close out, what can your readers look forward to from you in the future when it comes to books? Can they expect something new coming from you?
You can. I write all the time. I at work too. But I write urban fairy tales. So I have I have I don't know if I'm gonna put it. I wanted to put it out as like a kind of a cartoon, but I want to put out as a book because I want you to touch it and feel it. Because the way envision the book to look, I think people would want to buy it. It's almost like it reminds me like Harry Potter books kind of look like spell books. You know what I'm saying? In the
Right,
book,
right,
my
right.
book is about it's called the house in the room. So it the it takes back to almost like slavery, but it's a family in this tree that they have that the grandfather carves all of these kind of
Okay.
picture frames out of, and then you can step through these frames and end up in the house in the room through the room. It's a whole book, but the book is it's an urban fairy tale, and it goes into like almost like black magic and the orishas and different things like that and different things voodoo and different things like that. So yeah, you can expect something coming.
Oh man, I can't wait. I'm coming. I'll be
My
there.
mind, like the way my mind, I want it to be on screen. Like I had folk like you in my life. Like we can put this on. Like I think our voices. I want to do voiceover and stuff like that. So
Hey,
you know
I
what I
can
mean?
help you. Let's do
Yo,
it.
let's do it. Let's do
I'm
something like that.
down. Look, I'm sorry, guys. This is just what happens when you're online with Takiyah Diamond. You get to talking, and yeah, it's just what it is.
Yeah. I know we got to do it. Like, and
We have to do
you
it.
remember my art loud. Like,
Yes.
I wrote down all I have bar in the bag. I got so many different things that like
I know.
oh
And
girl.
guess what? Skills pays the bills. All right. And
Come
so
on.
that's just the way it go. So Blue, what advice would you give to someone? Because I'm going to do starting next week. I'm going to start the Stop Stalling, Start Writing 5-day challenge that I'm going to be hosting. And that challenge is basically designed to help aspiring authors turn their ideas into reality, like you did, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so over 5 days, guys, what you guys will get an opportunity to do if you're ready to write your book and become a published author like Blue did, why not? Join
I
the
know.
5-day writing challenge. It's no cost for you to get in the 5-day challenge. Just keep in mind that for the course of 5 days, you're going to be learning how to stop stalling and start writing. So this challenge it's not about you going through the whole process, being a publisher, having it published and edited and
Mm-mm.
all that other stuff. But you will, in the challenge, have an opportunity to actually work with me to help you go further if you're actually really serious. The 5-day challenge is to put some fire up under your butt so you can get off your behind and go ahead and
Mhm.
start writing those chapters to your book. It's gonna share with you
Yeah.
things like your outline and how to outline your outline. You're gonna get
That's
maps.
important, important.
Yes, I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be an amazing experience, and it is free 99. Okay, you'll have
Yeah.
no reason not to join. I'm gonna put it inside the comments below, so for those of you guys who also would like to become published authors and actually rock with me, do the 5-day challenge. I'm gonna give you things to do each day. That's gonna help you to get off your butt and stop stalling and start writing. Now you also have available an access. Excuse me, you also have a chance to access me through the VIP, where after we do the 5-day challenge, each day after our 1 hour lesson or whatever our lesson is for the day, you will have an opportunity to meet with me in the evening in a group setting where it's all VIP, where we're going to have people like Erin inside there. We're going to have Javine, Dr. Love Jones. We're going to have Shadira Brazell, other people who are successful published authors that I actually helped to become authors, or people that I know that are very close to me that are authors that went through this process that can share their expertise and just share their experience with you, because you might have some fears. I mean, they've been through it already, so that they can share with you, what those fears was and the things that they did to get over it. So trust me, VIP is definitely gonna be lit. And it's only $67 to get in VIP. That's access to me and all my people for 5 whole days to help you get to the next part, because maybe you already started writing your book. If you already started it, you may need help from the second part. You might be stuck on chapter 3. And if you stuck, guess what? If you're in a room with other authors, maybe we can give you some ideas. I'm definitely good with giving writing prompts to give you an idea of what to start your chapter off with, so that it will trigger you to write a certain way. You know what I mean? So listen, guys. Hey, what advice would you give to somebody who's on the fence about writing their book, or either joining the challenge, Blue?
Jump off. You know what do you have to lose? You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing. Not what's holding you back is you. So if you holding you back, you're the one that's gonna allow yourself to jump. So jump off, man. Just do it and put right. For me, I like to handwrite a list. Like so, touch it, feel it, touch. Get your
Yes.
pen. I have purple pens. I love like the penmanship pens because it's a fine right. So write it so you can feel it and you can and it's coming from
Yes.
you and it's you and it's your story. So whatever it is, and don't care what anybody thinks. Cause that's what holds you back. And that's what held me back for so long. Cause like I said, I had all the pieces, all the components. And it wasn't until I saw you put it out there. And your book was what was your first title of your book? Get
Get
yourself
your life.
together. Get your life together. I'm like, yeah, get your life together, Aaron. What are you doing? Like, you got everything. She's telling you, get your life together. Like, and it was like in your hustle, like I already said, I already loved your hustle from first meeting you. So just seeing
Yes.
everything and how you moved from when I first met you to your book.
Yes.
So that in itself was like boom. Like, so yes, just do it. Just
Just
do it.
do it, guys. Just
Nike,
do
Nike,
it.
Nike,
And to get
Nike.
started, guys, why not get started with no out of pocket costs? You know what I mean? Listen, here's an
Listen,
opportunity for you to actually get started, man. Like, stop. What are you waiting for? There's
yeah,
people
I
out
literally printed my first printed print of books like because I did went through Amazon. I think it was like $200. Like
there. Yes,
it wasn't crazy. It wasn't my
right.
son designed the cover for my book. Like that's my son's artwork, so I kept it in the family. You keep
And
it in the
that
family.
was
You
dope.
know,
That's
yeah.
really dope.
Promote your people. Like I promote my and the
Yes.
inside picture that's Lyle that from what's it? No Americanos,
Oh
Negros
yeah.
Americanos. He drew that part for me. So man, recycle your people, keep it in the family, and let's go.
Yes.
And like you said, use the resources, like especially if it's free.
Yes.
Like, come on,
Somebody needs what you thinking. What you're thinking is crazy to write about. Is somebody really wants to
somebody.
hear about that crazy idea that you had?
Mhm,
You
mhm.
just haven't met them yet because you haven't put it out there yet. You got to
It-
put it out there so that people who are attracted to it can come and get what you have to offer. But they don't know that it exists because you haven't written it yet, which is why you need to get in the Stop Stalling and Start Writing 5-day book writing challenge. Listen, Blue, I want to thank you so much for sharing your story and
yeah,
your insights with us today. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and I know that I'm going to talk to you some more after I get off of this because that's
yes,
just what happens. But and for
yes.
our listeners, if you're here and you've been thinking about writing your own book, listen, now is the perfect time for you to start. Join the Stop Stalling, Start Writing 5-day challenge and take the first step towards you becoming a published author yourself. All right, and you can sign up. I'm going to put the link in the comments below. Erin, do you have any final thoughts or messages for our readers or aspiring authors to come?
Mm, just put yourself out there and just if you love yourself, they'll love you too. That's my music taught me that. Being on stage,
Yes.
I'm really a shy person. Like me, Aaron is shy. In school, I was very
Yes.
shy. But when I touch that microphone, something else happens. So
It
I don't
else, right?
care. It's like I know I don't care. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if you love it because I love it. So
Love it, right?
no, you got to
That
love it.
part.
Love it.
Yes.
So in writing my book, it made me feel like like the defense thing. I jumped off and I just with my music. I love my book and how I came out, how I wrote it, and I just put it out. So just love whatever you're doing because you love you and put it out.
Yes. And how can they find you, Blue Now? Where can they find you on social media and things like
Um,
that? And how can they get a copy of your book?
I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I think I'm on Twitter. I'm on TikTok because my son put me on there. But I'm under Queen Blue Nile.
Nice. But it
Queen
was the
Blue
best thing you
Nile.
could do for me, though.
He put it up there. He got me up there dancing. I look all fat and crazy, but I was dancing. But it's Queen Blue Nile, and it's the blue is spelled BLEU. Excuse me, Nile. And it's Nile like the river. And I'm on Amazon. You can get my book. It's like $9.99, I think, on Amazon, and you can get it shipped to you, or you can get a download copy of it.
Oh man, listen, I'm so proud of you. And I think that
Mm.
was just so amazing. So listen, guys, I hope that you enjoy our experience tonight. And before I go, I'm just gonna leave out
Ooh.
Blue's amazing songs. Let me see. I'm going home. I don't know where I'm from, but I swear I'm breaking out. I'm leaving. I'm gone.
underground roads, rail bound with chains of days. Effects modernized, I see them. I'm breaking chains. I'm breaking change, making changes. Ha! Footsteps follow, shotgun north stars on my trail. I'm off high. Breaking chains.
Yes, yes, yes. Breaking chains, guys. Thank you all so much for being with us tonight. And Blue, I was trying to find your other song, but I don't know how to work this thing yet. That's all right. I'm gonna post it so people can find it. But
All
thank
right.
you all so much for tuning in with us. Bye for now. And hey, listen, get off online dating sites. You don't need
Yeah,
that.
you
Yeah,
don't
you
need it.
don't need that. And pray, get yourself straight and get yourself in divine order, and there will be someone divinely guided for you that's perfect for you, and you are perfect for them. Not one sided, but a equal give and take relationship, which is what you deserve. All right, guys, we're out of here for now. See you later. Deuces. Bye.